Excuse me. What does Benji show up late every day?
This is a new thing.
Yeah, well, here's the new thing. If he shows up late, Gary, tell him not to come in. Wait till the commercials. He always has to walk in when I'm doing my show.
What do you mean, not to come into the studio or just not to come in?
I mean, in fact, you know what? Why don't you just stick him back outside in the office over there? Who needs him in here? What is he, retarded? You know what I mean?
I'm not saying he's old. I mean, you know.
Maybe in Russia, but since he came
go out and come back in when I'm in commercial. I don't want you walking in here late every day. If you're late, Gary, how many times I just tell you not to let Benji in here when he comes in late? And he comes sauntering in.
With that look.
I mean, it completely distracts me. Gary, why did Benji end up in here? I got Ronnie standing out there.
He ran right through.
But where's Ronnie? Where's Mr. Security?
I don't know.
Yeah. I issue an edict and nobody listens to it. Benji freely coming and going.
Yeah, he chooses his own hours.
Yeah. Coming around 9 o'clock, who cares? I mean, what is that? I start the show at a certain time, begging me to come in. I want to sit in the studio. I want to sit.
Why can't he be in here before you turn on the mic?
It's shtick.
He's making an entrance.
Yeah, an entrance. Meanwhile, I'm going to rip his head off because there's stains all over my floor in here. And I was like, what the hell is this floor all stained from? And I find that Benji needed something out of the garbage. And he dumped garbage all over the... I'm going to use the F word if you want to bleep me. All over the floor. All over the floor. And he dumped garbage all over the floor because he had to find something in my garbage.
But he didn't put anything down, so it hit the floor.
So just garbage all over my floor where I work. And there's stains all over the goddamn floor. Now somebody's got to sit and clean it. Benji will clean it. The pace, you don't have anybody clean. You have Benji clean that. You have him clean that floor till it sparkles. What the hell is wrong with him?
Well, that's a several-hour conversation.
Hey, Benji, come in here. What? Come tell me what it is you needed out of my garbage. That was so important that you had to mess the whole goddamn floor up with your stupidity. What is it you needed?
I had taken my sweatshirt off.
Yeah.
And someone, they cleaned up the studio after the show, and someone threw it out accidentally. So I was...
So you dumped the whole garbage onto the floor?
What's that?
You dumped the whole garbage onto the floor. You know what kind of crap is in there?
And then
Food.
And then I swept it up, then I cleaned it up.
Take a look at the floor. Look what you did to my floor. You stained my entire floor.
Well, I apologize for that, and I'll take responsibility for it. I'll clean it. But I also did clean it that day. I also...
No.
And I also washed up things.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You messed up my floor. I work here. I'm not a pig.
Right. No, I understand.
Don't dump garbage on my floor. You got a problem with your sweatshirt? You talk to one of the guys, we'd lay out some plastic, and we go looking for it.
That would have been smarter to do.
Yeah, and it would have been smarter to just stick your hand in there and take out your sweatshirt. I can't imagine it was that hard to find.
Actually, things get very deep in there.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that they threw it out might be an indication that you should have left it where it was and gotten a new T-shirt.
It's odd that it looks like garbage to someone.
Why do you disrespect me by walking in here late every day? Why do I have to see your face when I'm trying to concentrate? That's why I got you back there, so I don't have to see you.
Right.
You want me to see you. I'm not your father. I'm a guy you work with.
I don't want you to be my
Be
dad.
Professional.
All right.
Hey, you show up late, stay out there.
All right.
Don't come walking in here. Don't making an entrance.
Some of the guys were telling me that minimally twice a week, Benji got his head in the garbage. I was wondering what that's about, that he's always just looking through the garbage for something.
And what is in the garbage that fascinates you?
Unfortunately, it's not, I don't think it's twice a week, but it's probably 2 times every 5 months or so. Because we get so many papers back there, things get thrown out sometimes.
All right. Well, listen, when you want to go through the garbage, I don't know what you are, maybe a part raccoon. I don't know what planet you're from, the raccoon planet.
Right.
But really, don't disrespect me. I mean, I work here, and people have to clean up after you. Scott the Pace is saying, God, now someone has to sit and clean the carpet, but you clean it.
All right.
You disgust me.
That's fine.
That's terrible what you do. And you come in late. You only wanted to work in here. Oh, Howard, I want to be in here. But coming in here means a responsibility. Right. You got to be in here when the show starts, or don't.
Right.
I find you highly disgusting.
Would you prefer to work out there on a computer?
No, actually, I prefer what I'm doing now.
You want to sit in here?
Yeah.
Well, it's a privilege sitting here.
Right.
Something wrong with you. I want you checked out mentally. I want to see a report on you.
All right.
I really do. I want you to go to a psychiatrist, and I want a report filled out so I know I feel safe working alongside you.
Okay.
I feel you're ready to snap the way you behave.
Why do you feel I'm ready to snap?
Because you remind me of the guy in Full Metal Jacket whose eyes rolled into the back of his head and he shot up the place.
All right.
Something wrong with you.
You actually seem much more uncalm than I do.
What?
You seem much more uncalm.
Uncalm?
Yes.
Yeah, you've gotten under my skin.
Right.
You're making me cuckoo.
All right.
You can't give me a straight answer. It's always a joke.
What do you want a straight answer?
I don't want you coming in here late.
That's completely...
If you're late, stay out in the office.
All right.
Sit there with Baba Booey, stare at his beaver teeth.
I'm sorry I was late, and I'm embarrassed by it.
Of course you should be. You're a young guy. You don't even have a discipline. Discipline's the key, man. What do you care about? What do you believe in? This is the show. It's no joke. This is the show. It's a radio show millions of people listen to. Screwy. Try to talk to this guy. They try to treat him like a normal person, but I can't. I want
that's your mistake.
Yeah, I want a full psychiatric evaluation.
Private Benji!
You're not kidding. This guy's freaking me out.
Why are you not stomping on Private Benji's head?
Throwing garbage on the floor. It's a whole show goes on in here.
You seem to think I do everything for some sort of...
yeah, well, of course you do.
You seem to think. Somehow it works out that way, Benji, so that must be it.
Well, I think that's so much your thought of me that anything I do just gets translated to that.
Yeah, of course. That's my thought of you. I see when somebody... It's such a waste of energy, but you want someone to pay attention to you. You want me to pay attention to you in the worst way. Why else would you walk in late so you could be singled out every day?
Do you think it's a...
I don't want to talk to you.
All right.
What is it, Andrew?
You're talking to me, actually.
Big fan, Howard. You're absolutely right. You can't get a straight answer out of Benji. He's like the Riddler. Everything's a question.
Right.
You ask him a question, it's another question. What do you mean? You never get to the answer.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
I mean, really, dude.
All right.
Pull it together.
You should make him wear that outfit that Jim Carrey wore.
The Riddler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he'd like that.
No, that's what he wants. I'm making him dress normal so he doesn't stick out.
They want to make a costume that big anyway, fat bastard.
All right. You can't ask a straight question. I ask you a straight question, I can't get an answer. When's your birthday?
Well, I think I said before, there's certain reasons.
There you go. Okay, all right. Okay. Listen, go out there and I'll have you back. We'll try it again after my commercial break. You can come walking back in. Go stand outside.
All right.
Stand outside the door and think about what you've done. Go ahead.
All right, bye.
Made no impact.
What's your name, fat buddy?
He got everything he wanted. He was a segment on his class.
I know. That's all he wants.
You're right. That was
I know. I fell into it.
I got 6 minutes on the air, D.
It's creepy. Hey, Benji. Why are you always walking around? What do you do?
Where did you just come from?
He always has to come in late. He's the only guy I know.
He makes an entrance.
Make a deal with me. Yeah. From now on. If you're out there and you get trapped, like in other words, where were you just now?
I was just walking in.
What? What were you doing?
I was walking in.
Oh, you mean you're just arriving for the morning?
I couldn't find my wallet, yeah.
But you were here before, right?
No. Is that what you mean?
What time do you get here?
Right now.
Oh, you just got in.
Right.
Do me a favor, wait till I take my break.
All right.
Yeah, like at a show. The doors are closed.
Because really, my guess is this is for attention. Everyone in the office talks about it, and we all believe it. So it's like, you know what? It's really distracting to me. I'm trying to get my morning going, and you come sauntering in. Just wait. Like in the theater, they make you wait. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Wait till the first commercial break, then you're welcome to come in.
Disturbing the act.
Yeah, if you can't get here on time, you're just disturbing me. It's disturbing to see you walk in late. I can't explain why. Don't ask me why.
All right.
All right. Someday you'll be on the radio. You'll have your own show maybe, and one of the people that works with you, one of your allies, will come in late, and you'll see how thrown you get.
Benji on you.
Yeah, and this is really a scream for attention. Everybody else is here already. This guy couldn't wait to get in the studio. I want to work in the studio. I want to work alongside you. Okay. And now he's late. Every day.
I hate it. It's not for attention, though.
Yeah, well, you know what? I hate it, too. So don't walk in. Sit out there with the crew and file some papers or whatever it is you can do to help out back in the office.
Okay.
That's all. Yes,
Or get here on time.
Yeah, one
You
day,
have the two options.
one day in the future, when you have your own radio show, your Benji will walk in late, and you'll see how much fun it is. God only knows what your Benji's going to look like.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm Benji's Benji.
He wants this. He wants me to talk about him.
Of course.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, yeah, this is mission accomplished for him.
Yeah.
This was a great day.
I got 5 minutes this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done
I
for the
got
day.
5 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
going to order some extra eggs to celebrate.
No crying for me tonight.
Nope. I don't care how many pulls. I got 10 minutes this morning. Bingo.
Benji, you got to come sauntering in late. I've asked you not to do that.
Oh, now he's not going to say anything.
Benji, I've asked you not to do that.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Why are you walking in the middle of the show?
Sorry.
Why are you disobeying me?
Well, I guess I wanted to work.
And what is this new almost asleep sound? I mean,
Well, because you just yell at me, so whatever I say.
No, but I'm saying, dude, I've asked you, if you're going to be
You're
late,
right. You're
don't
right.
come in the middle of the show. It distracts me from my thoughts.
You're right.
And this is all about me.
I'm sorry.
Why did you disobey me?
Because I thought chances, I was late, and I thought...
Yeah, so stand outside, and when I go to commercial, come in.
Okay.
It's not that urgent that you get in here.
I know it's not, I know.
Yeah, but now you've distracted my show, goddammit.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I don't like it.
I know you don't.
You want to sit in here and you want to be a man, you got to go by the rules.
Right.
There's rules, dude. I'm not making these rules just
Don't do
for
your
fun.
performance art in here.
Yeah, there's no room for your performance art. There really isn't. I mean it.
Well, I'm not doing any kind of performance on it.
Dude, the way you walk in, the voice you have on now, it's just all really bad.
Wait, what am I doing right now?
I don't know what I'm doing now.
No, what am I doing? I mean, because normally when I talk to you...
Dude, I've asked you nicely not to walk in the middle of my show when I'm on the air.
That has nothing to do with the way I talk or don't talk.
I don't know, but it comes off real bad.
Normally when you talk to me, you just, whatever I say, you yell at me, so I just...
Well, now you're talking normally,
right?
And you were talking like that.
Because
I'm sorry.
whenever I say,
I said to you, I've asked you not to do something, and you go, I'm sorry. But dude, explain to me why you're disobeying me. What did I do to you?
Do you want me to... I'll answer.
Yeah.
I was late.
Right. What do you do when you're late?
I was hoping I could get away with it, so I quietly...
Yeah, but why? I'm telling you it disturbs me. I'm telling you I don't want you to do it.
I know that.
It's my show.
I know that. This is your business. I know that.
But I'm telling you, I'm at my wit's end. Had it. Don't do it again. Just stand out there. Hang out. Go have fun. If you're late, don't come in this studio. Wait till the commercial break. I got no beef with you, man, but you got to follow the rules. This is the beef I got with you.
Is somebody not out there on their post? Because he's been doing it. He's been sitting out there waiting his time.
I don't know. Something new happened today. It's not worth it, man. I'm not asking you to do anything difficult.
Absolutely.
I'm asking you to be patient and wait.
That's true.
Okay. I'm being serious, man.
I know you are.
I'm dead serious. You're butchering me. You're killing me, man. I'm at the breaking point.
You might as well crawl in here on all fours.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Unless you got an invisibility spray. I don't want to see you walking in here. You know what I mean? I mean, just give me a break. All about Benji.
Well, that's not true.
All about you, man. You got to get in here. God only knows why.
Make an entrance.
Big entrance, man. Dude,
stop
saying me. We know you're here. It's not about you.
Well,
this is a team, and this is how we work. And you want to be responsible, get here on time. Me. I'll come in late.
Right.
I'll see if I can break the rules.
Right.
Dude, you're too old for that.
Do you think my plan was to be late to get to...
Yeah, I do.
If you
honestly
didn't start
do.
out on time, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. That is your plan in life.
All right,
To be late. You might not even be aware of it because you're so out of touch with yourself and what you eat and everything else. But let me tell you something.
Maybe
you got to sit down and be in touch with it.
You want to put
Dude, don't argue with me. You asked me a question. You said to me, "Do I think I did this intentionally?"
You, my theory
and I am telling you, man,
you want to put attention
when you
on
are
me
consistently
by yelling
late
at me and by acting abusive towards me.
When you're abusing me.
Maybe somewhere deep down you think you need to give me attention.
All right, I'm done. I'm done, man.
Now
I'm
he's going
done.
into the
Now
shtick.
it's the shtick, Coma. I'm done. I'm done with the discussion, dude.
I'm done also.
Yeah, don't be late again because you're forcing me to have to fire you. And if you're late, stay outside. That's all I've asked you. And as far as being late goes, that's an intentional thing, whether you know it or not. Maybe you hide the truth from yourself, but people who are late
Unless, his
have a reason for it.
The streets blew up between his house and here. He did it himself.
Mm-hmm. It's a job, dude. It all happens between 6 and 10. Not 6:10, not 6:05, 6 to 10. Sometimes 11. I don't know. I'm not even busting
You
the
have
guys.
the discipline to get in here on time.
Well, because it's important to me. It's important for me to be at work. People are paying me, I show up. And I show up on time.
Secret.
I think I've been late 2 times in my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had pretty good reasons why. It happens. I ain't saying no. I'm even saying to the guy, you want to be late, be late. Just don't walk in the middle of the night. Don't disrespect me.
That's a very generous attitude. Most employers would say 3 times late, you're out.
Yeah, I say just don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect my wishes. But I'm abusing him. That's my abuse.
Hey, dude, this guy, I don't get him. Every morning, this guy lives 2 blocks from here. Every morning, he times it out. 5:58, 5:59. Comes running out of the elevator like a madman.
Yeah.
You don't hit the button in time, he's going to go right through the door. He knocks people over coming out of the elevator.
It's about him. It's not about being professional.
Every day it's a shtick with this guy. Every day. And every day he's laughing. He thinks it's a joke.
It's not a joke to me, man.
Come on, man. Come to work and get on time. Everybody's here. 5:45, 5:20. You live 2 blocks from here. What's your deal?
First of all,
Friggin' Artie's an alcoholic and he gets here on time.
Thank you, Howard.
You're
I
welcome.
absolutely agree with you. If I was in charge, I'd be very upset if someone was late.
It's every day, though.
Dude, it's all about you. It's all about you, man. You got to come running through the door. It's a routine. Nobody cares.
It's not a routine, Howard.
No one's taping.
How many times have you almost knocked Tony over coming out of the elevator? When she's going out, you're coming in.
And the thing is, you know what? You're right. I shouldn't be late. But, Ronnie, I don't work for you.
He's reporting to me your behavior.
No, he's not.
You've made your behavior an issue.
Then I don't have to open the door for you then.
All right.
How's that?
All right, Ronnie. You don't have to open the door for me.
Then you can sit out there.
Okay.
Well, this is insane.
And I love how he can't be talked to. He's wrong.
You're
but
right.
He's gonna
Robin,
fight.
I'm wrong, but I'm
So
not.
don't do
everyone.
it. And you say I abuse you. You're abusing me.
No, not
you don't see that.
You're absolutely right. You have absolutely every right to say everything you do. I'm talking.
And then
about,
you walk after we've made a rule. Don't walk in while I'm talking on the air. You walk in, and I'm not supposed to react.
No, you have every right to react.
I mean,
to
who's going to sit there and consider my feelings?
No, you asked me why I had my monitor. I'm talking about overall.
Overall. Hey, listen, pal. These are my feelings, I'm telling you. You work for me.
Right. And you maybe have mean feelings towards me. You have every right to
I certainly am angry with you. Yeah. Your behavior's out of control.
What would happen if you got your butt into your chair on time?
Don't make yourself an issue. Get here on time and do your job.
You asked me why I spoke in a certain voice. And that's what
all right, I'm done.
Stop it.
I'm done, man. I'm done with you. Good night. Go to sleep. Turn off the mic. You just say, hey, I'm sorry I did the wrong thing, and that's it.
You're right. About being late, I did.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Forget it, Benji. You're standing on a stupid principle.
What
are the principles in his life but stupidity?
Rob, what am I standing on a stupid?
That you have some right to be upset how he addresses you when you're late.
No, I didn't say about being late. I said overall.
Overall.
Throughout the show, throughout the day.
Be quiet.
Yes, Galinsky.
Quiet.
Yes, Galinsky. Hello, Galinsky?
Yep.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I just wanted to make the call to Benji and accept his challenge.
Which is?
He challenged me to a fight in the street, but I want to box him in the ring.
Who is this?
This is the guy from the other night that threw the poetry poetry slam.
Yeah, the monologue slam. Howard, you and I met back at Pseudo.
Oh.
You came in for a meeting one day and kept telling your lawyer to shut up. We were having a...
I told my lawyer to shut up. I don't have a lawyer that I went there with, and I never would tell anybody to shut up.
You pulled up you pulled up in a stretch limo and you came out and we had a nice meeting about...
Yeah, but I didn't tell anybody to shut up. That's a lie.
Well, maybe it wasn't shut up. Maybe it was quiet down. I think you were trying to listen anyway.
No.
But anyway, the point is I wanted to see if Benji, if I could honor Benji's challenge and if he's willing to...
All right, hey, Galinsky.
Yeah.
You're a nice guy. I just don't have time for Benji right now. I'm sorry.
You're Benji, I got
you. Yeah, you know, whoa.
We're not at the monologue slam.
Easy, Galinsky.
Easy, Galinsky.
Galinsky's got a wild hair.
It's him.
Hey, Howard. Dude, you got to fire him, man. He's probably got one of the most jobs anybody would want to do that. They'd be there at 3 o'clock in the morning. And this guy's strolling in at 6:10, 6:20. This is crazy.
No. All right. Well, that's how I feel, but why now?
He don't appreciate what he's got, Howard.
Don't it always seem to go, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
That's right. Make him clean the toilets and see if he likes it.
Thank you.
All right, Howard.
Thank you. Thank you for appreciating my job. Yes, Chris.
Thank you.
Howard.
Yes, Chris.
Good morning. How are you? Listen, Tom and Gary, one of them got to do their job. He's got to go. That's ridiculous. Let's put it this way. If I don't go show up for my job, I don't get paid. They only do it one time. This guy's average. Benji, you just don't appreciate anything you have.
That's not true. I was
it's pretty bad when you start arguing. Then you've done something wrong. You're arguing with Howard. That's ridiculous. You have no...
about that. He's absolutely
you have nothing. Listen.
To a job. I absolutely agree.
You have nothing to argue.
I'm not.
You sit there and shut up.
I'm not arguing about it. You're right. I was wrong. If I was in charge, I'd be very mad.
Listen to your voice. You're raising your voice. You're done.
You're right. I'm raising my voice to you, dude.
Listen. You're done. You should not even have anything to say. You should come in there at one thing, at break. I'm sorry, Howard. I was late. That's it. Not I explain this, I come in this. You're done.
I didn't give any excuses. You're right.
You know,
it's the last call was right. Anybody would love to have that job, Howard.
Hey, by the way, hey, Chris, I got to tell you something. I'm not even busting the guy's balls that he's late. If he shows up at 8 o'clock, just don't walk in the middle of a monologue.
How nice that is. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. If you're not there, because that's a beautiful thing, but he's taken advantage of it, and he's done it from day one.
Right. Really? Thank you. Thank you for saying it. It's tough for me to say at this point.
I don't think that Benji hears it.
No, he doesn't.
But it was nice of him to say it.
Crashing through the doors and the big routine in the halls, it doesn't help the show. I'm only interested in helping the show. I don't want anybody to make any mistake. This isn't about personal relationships with people. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your brother. I'm not your best friend. We're working. You do your job, you get to stay. That's it. It's a cold world, man. A lot of people don't understand that about work. A lot of these people who sue the workplace, and they don't get enough attention from their mother and father, so they want a family that pays attention to them. This ain't no family. Don't kid yourself.
It's not only those people, even the people who get a job, that they want, they try to get that job, and then they get angry at the job because it's not loving and comfortable.
Yeah. There's nothing loving here. This is the coldest room on the planet. There's nothing loving here. You want love? Get married, have a family.
Try that. It might not work.
They won't love you either, chances are. But
don't look for it here. That's the bottom line.
Yeah. I doubt you'll find any love there, but good luck to you.
Pretty bleak outlook.
Yeah, it's the truth. Wolves have it better than human beings. They stick together. This is cold. This is business. Oh, I feel that breeze. Yes, Heather. Hi, Heather.
Hi, how are you? I love you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to tell Benji he is lucky that you haven't fired him. I just turned on the radio and I was listening. I was late yesterday going into work, and I'm on probation as a probationary employee. Mine was extended because I was late.
I got to tell you something, Heather.
10 minutes late.
You know, as someone who has to, hold the ship down here, hold the fort.
And
I got to tell you something. I got to tell you something. The thought of having to put somebody on probation seems like you're dealing with a child. I choose to be at work and feel everyone's an adult and responsible for their own actions. To sit and put people on probation feels like you're a dad.
Yeah, or at school.
Yeah. And
I know.
It's crazy. I just rely on everyone to do their job, and if they can't do it, at least stay out of my room until the commercial break.
No, I understand, and you are completely within your... I mean, I think you should fire him, but you're giving him a chance, and you know what? The last caller was right. This guy has a good job, and anybody would die to have it.
I don't know if it's a good job or not. That's for him to decide. But if you respect the job and you respect me, you don't disobey me.
Right.
If I'm being reasonable.
It's respect for the boss. I think you are being very reasonable.
Thank you.
If he has any respect for himself.
Well, I don't think he does. I truly don't.
That's not a possibility.
No, I don't. I don't think he does.
You don't think I respect myself?
No, I don't. Why?
Yeah.
You abuse yourself, first of all. You abuse your body.
Do you respect yourself?
You're sitting there eating Jell-O and...
Do you respect yourself?
Will you listen?
I'm not debating with you. I didn't ask you if I respect myself and what your opinion is. You said to me you don't think I respect yourself.
Listen.
I told you, no, I don't. Now, don't ask a question if you don't want the answer. You do not respect yourself. That's all. That's my opinion.
Listen.
Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize. What can I tell you?
You have every right.
You know whether you respect yourself or not.
This is a message to the caller.
I don't know if you respect yourself.
You have every right to be.
How do I? You ask me, do I think you respect yourself? I don't think you do, but you only know if you respect yourself.
You knew.
How would I know if you respect yourself? You asked if I think you respect yourself. I don't think you do. You know if you respect yourself.
You knew.
You know.
You knew.
I don't know. How can I answer whether you respect yourself?
Why are you answering?
You asked me what I thought.
I got the answer.
I think you don't respect yourself.
And then I asked you, I'm trying to get your definition of self-respect.
No, you asked me, do I think I respect myself? I'm not interested in discussing it with you.
Well, I was.
Doesn't matter. That's not part.
Here we go. With It's All About Benji. He still doesn't get it.
Robin, about being late.
All right, thank you. I'm
not disagreeing with you.
So just don't disrespect me anymore.
When you talk about other things about my life, I am going to respond to it.
Oh, be quiet.
No, you be quiet.
No, you be quiet. Because you're totally out of line. You're out of line.
I mean, how many times you like bringing this conversation on yourself because you walk in here and you tiptoe in while I'm talking. If you didn't want this conversation, you wouldn't have done that. So I know you want this. Whether you know you want this or not is another question.
You're reveling in it.
Yeah.
Because for the last 20 minutes now, we've been talking about Benji.
Yep. Good for you. You got the Benji show today. You did it. You got to me. Joe, go ahead.
Hey, Howard, you're not that busy, man. Benji's the one that's busy.
Right. You're right. Benji must be very busy. Can't get here in the morning.
No, I'm not going to go to work on time today. I want some attention.
There you go. If you want attention, you'll get it by being late. Trust me.
You need an assistant that knows what's going on, too, because you got too many people leeching off you. So I got time for you if you want a real assistant.
Well, thank you, Joe.
All right, you have a good day, man.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Something tells me Joe would be a bit of a problem.
I think he'd be another Benji.
All right, I got to take a break. I was telling you I was going to talk to you about an obsession I had. That was what I was going to open the show with, but I unfortunately was interrupted, and I lost my train of thought. So I apologize to my audience.
I'm sure that was much more entertaining than the Benji show.
I thought it was pretty good. You were going to hear about me neurotically weighing myself.
No.
And I was going to reveal something about myself, but
oh dear.
I guess this is more important.
It's more important we learn about Benji.
Well, subconsciously, you must not want to have talked about it.
Yeah, okay, Benji. Okay, yeah, dude. I'll train myself to ignore you.
Well, so you must not want to have talked about it.
Right.
Somebody strangle him.
I mean, really, dude, you are out of it. You're just out of it. You're not reading the situation properly. Yes, King. King of all blacks.
Benji,
man. I love you, man. You're a nice guy, man. But do you really do that on purpose?
Do what?
Coming late like that.
No, that's wrong.
No, he doesn't know why he does what he does. He's not introspective.
I gotta be here at 3:45